Time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news here on KALH, weather always comes first. Heavy rain continues in southern Florida with a slight risk for flash flooding from a stalled front. Out west, storms fire across the northern Rockies into the plains with severe weather possible in Montana and North Dakota. That system's going to bring some flooding risks to Colorado and New Mexico as well. A ridge keeps much of the central and eastern U.S. hot with highs running 10 to 20 degrees above normal. Closer to home, thunderstorms move west to east across New Mexico today into tomorrow, bringing the risk of heavy rain, gusty winds, and maybe even some hail. The most widespread storm activity is expected tomorrow over the central and eastern parts of the states. By Sunday, conditions will turn much drier and calmer, with only low storm chances returning early in the week. Temperatures will stay above average today before cooling to near or maybe even a little bit below average by the weekend. We'll have another look at the weather following this news.
This is range control with roadblock information. Roadblocks are subject to change without notice. Highway 70, Highway 380, Highway 54, Owen Road, Nike Avenue, and War Highway are scheduled to remain open all day.
Alamogordo residents continue to call for safer streets, and Mayor Susan Payne has delivered results, boosting police pay, improving officer retention, and expanding patrols across the city. Meanwhile, proposals from Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham, like harsher penalties for repeat offenders, face criticism for overreach and fail to address the root causes of crime locally. Under Payne's leadership, the community is seeing real progress where state-level initiatives, well, they've fallen short. Otero County Commissioners approved resolutions targeting dilapidated properties in La Luz and Alamogordo yesterday, moved forward on redeveloping the Patriot Point area. The board also approved property liens for unclaimed resident services, updated the Regional Mobile Crisis Response Team agreement, and discussed the county's role in behavioral health planning funds. Additionally, software licensing with Spectrum Technologies for $25,000 was approved. You can see the meeting in full on the county YouTube channel. Starting Monday, the City of Alamogordo will offer a new online portal for submitting public record requests to the city clerk. Requests can be made in person, by mail, phone, or email. The portal and full notice of the right to inspect public records are available online. For questions, contact the city clerk, 575-439-4100. The City of Alamogordo is inviting food and craft vendors to register for the upcoming special events, including Zubu. Spaces are still available and rates are affordable. Interested vendors need only to view the City of Alamogordo's Facebook page to get contact information to receive setup details. Well, we've been talking about it all week. The big event is happening tomorrow, featuring the Alamogordo Fire Department.
This is Lieutenant William Skaggs with Alamogordo Fire Department. Alamogordo Fire Department would like to invite you to join us in remembering those lost on September 11th, 2001. The Alamogordo Fire Department and the New Mexico Museum of Space History are once again proudly hosting the annual Climb the Cube Memorial Stair Climb on Saturday, September 13th, 2025, starting at 7:30 a.m. at the Museum of Space History. You can register online through our Facebook page, or you can register in person at the event. We will be selling t-shirts to commemorate the event, and we will also have a raffle for a fire helmet generously donated by Casco Industries. Please come out and see us and help us remember those who were lost on September 11th, 2001.
The New Mexico Department of Health and NMSU Alamogordo are hosting a free Get Yourself Tested event Tuesday, September 16th from 9 until 2, offering free STD testing and resources right there on campus. Otero County is honoring unclaimed veterans who served in the U.S. Armed Forces but passed away without family or loved ones to claim their remains. The proclamation by the County Commission recognizes the service and sacrifice of Mark Young, Elmer Ray Miller, and Mark Anthony Higgins, among others. Residents are invited to attend the Forgotten Heroes burial ceremony on Wednesday, September 18th at 11 a.m. at the Santa Fe National Cemetery, paying tribute to 38 New Mexico veterans who gave their lives in service to our nation. Well, today is Friday. That means we get a cat chat from Katy City.
Hi, this is Kathy Denton with Kitty City, and welcome to this week's edition of Cat Chat. Did you know that two cats are better than one? They are twice the fun, twice the love and cuddles, and since two kitties play and sleep and romp together, you as the human are off the hook to be 24-hour entertainment. Kitties in pairs are the perfect combo, and Kitty City has a special offer to make this affordable right now. We'll talk about that in a bit, but first let me introduce you to some very lucky kitties with unique stories now residing in Kitty City. Smiggles is a gray and white kitten now 12 weeks old who was found in a ditch at only 4 weeks. Smiggles was taken into a foster home and has thrived. He's a brave little guy. He gets his jollies chasing dogs in his foster home. He is friendly, playful, and curious. Smiggle gets along well with the other kitties and cats in his foster home. Oreo is another kitten that was found in a ditch. He was only 3.5 weeks old. He was cold, wet, dirty, and starving. Lucky for this little boy, he was rescued and taken into the home of Smiggles Foster and has done very well. Oreo is black and white and a cutie. He's now 12 weeks old. He also has been hobnobbing with the doggies in his foster home. Oreo is sweet and a cuddler. He and Smiggles are close. He's very playful and especially enjoys unrolling toilet paper to his delight, but not so much to his foster moms. He seems to be a little instigator and is attempting to teach Smiggles the art of toilet paper unraveling. Earl Grey was a rescue and thought to be feral. However, this gentle boy is not feral. He was just very frightened, having gone through being lost outdoors, rescued, taken to the vet, and then brought to Kitty City. This little guy encountered strange, although well-meaning people and many other cats. It totally overwhelmed him. However, Earl Grey is now happily roaming the front area of the main adoption building at Kitty City. He's a bit cautious and will hide until a gentle human seeks him out for snuggles. Earl Grey immediately settles into a lap and happily takes in all the pets and tummy rubs while purring and making air biscuits. This kitty is definitely destined to be an affectionate lap cat. We are hoping he soon discovers that other kitties around him want to be friends and have Earl Grey join in their play sessions. Earl Grey is a handsome 6-month-old gray tabby with large expressive eyes. Along with dark tabby stripes, he has a mixture of colors including black, tan, and white. The staff just love Earl Grey and take turns showing him special attention. Come visit Smiggles, Oreo, and Earl Grey at Kitty City at 56 Stanley Ranch Road, Monday through Saturday, 8:30 a.m. to 12 noon. Or check out our website at www.kittycitynm.com, where you can see all our cats and kittens that are patiently waiting for their forever family. Kitty City will be at the White Sands Mall tomorrow, Saturday, September 13th, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for an adoption event. Kitty City's special is 2 cats or kittens for the price of 1, twice the love and half the trouble. These 2 cats or kittens become each other's playmates, so you don't have to. Alamogordo Animal Control will be at the White Sands Mall with Kitty City with dogs that need a home. Check out their Facebook page and click on hashtag Alamo Free Furry Friends for more information on dogs that have their adoption fees already paid. Come visit us at the White Sands Mall tomorrow, Saturday, September 13th, and Saturdays, September 20 and 27 to find your forever friend. This has been Kathy Benton with this week's edition of Cat Chat. I'll be talking with you next week from Kitty City. Kitty City and you. No one loves them better.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Hi, it's me, here to tell you about AlamogordoTownNews.org. This is Otero County's #1 source for local news, sports, and community. Quite frankly, AlamogordoTownNews.org is the big LES news service online. AlamogordoTownNews.org is a Second Life Media affiliated company.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
Roswell police arrested 45-year-old Charles Hopkins after a deadly stabbing on September 10th. Officers say Hopkins allegedly pushed a woman, and 52-year-old Brad Tidwell tried to intervene. Tidwell was found with a stab wound to his torso. He later died at the hospital. Police recovered a knife at the scene. Hopkins remains in the Chaves County Detention Center and faces second-degree murder charges. Elijah Zambrano has been arrested in connection to the deadly September 4th shooting near Stalopec Park in Las Cruces that killed 19-year-old Julia Clark. A 19-year-old man was also injured but expected to survive. Zambrano faces charges including tampering with evidence and aggravated battery. He's being held without bond. The first suspect, 18-year-old Apolinar Rosales, was arrested earlier and faces voluntary manslaughter and related charges. New Mexico State Police responded to multiple bomb threats yesterday, targeting Senate Majority Leader Peter Wirth and House Majority Leader Rena Sapansky. Santa Fe Prep was evacuated and nearby roads were closed while police searched for devices. Nothing was found. Wirth and Sapansky thanked law enforcement for their swift response and condemned political intimidation. Republican Minority Floor Leader William Scherer condemned the threats being made and is calling for civilized discourse to be had. He spoke with KOAT.
This is exactly what evil wants. They want us doing these things now, and it has to stop. We can't do this.
Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham also called for a civil discourse, stressing that threats and violence have no place in democracy. Authorities continue to investigate. A bridge project on New Mexico 41 in Galisteo begins Thursday, focusing on stabilizing material under bridge approach ramps. The near $93,000 project will raise the ramps to match the bridge decks and stabilize the ground underneath. Drivers should expect lane closures between mileposts 55 and 56 with flagging operations. Work will run from 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. daily. They say they're going to wrap up by September 16th. Dr. Chad Smelzer of the New Mexico Department of Health says the state is working to make COVID-19 vaccines more accessible after federal changes caused a lot of confusion. Smelzer spoke with KRWG.
The Board of Pharmacy approved the protocol, and we are in the process of making sure everybody is aware that it's in place and that pharmacies will shortly be available for providing vaccine.
Smelzer advises New Mexicans to check the Department of Health website or contact their providers to see if they're eligible, noting that recommendations vary by age and health status. New Mexico State University's archives and special collections have received a new collection of documents from late author Frederick Nolan, a noted historian of the Lincoln County War and Billy the Kid. The materials, including correspondence, research files, manuscripts, photos, and copies of Nolan's books, arrived from London a few weeks ago. Dennis Daly, the head of NMSU Archives, says the edition cements the university as a top destination for researchers of the Lincoln County War. Sports and weather are coming up next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
There are 29 matches for New Mexico volleyball today. That includes Lordsburg at Cloudcroft, Hondo at Lordsburg, Mescalero at Alamo Navajo, 47 games for New Mexico football today, including Laguna Acoma at Hatch, El Paso Leadership Academy East at Carrizozo, Cobri at Silver, Hozo Academy at Capitan, Mescalero at Mesilla Valley Christian, Tularosa at Santa Rosa. Wow. Go Wildcats! And Alamogordo heads to Piedra Vista. Go Tigers! Well, today is Friday. Let's see where the fish are biting.
I'm Christy Lepus here on Crazy Radio, and it's time now to see where the fish are biting. Baton Lake, fishing for catfish was fair to good when using shrimp. Bill Evans Lake, fishing for largemouth bass was good when using 3-ounce white spinners. Bonita Lake, fishing for trout was fair to good when using worms. Corona Pond, fishing for catfish was slow to fair when using chicken liver and hot dogs. Elephant Butte Lake, fishing for smallmouth bass was good when using minnows. Green Acres Lake, fishing for catfish was fair to good when using liver and night crawlers. Grindstone Reservoir, fishing for trout was very good when using rainbow power bait and Pistol Pete redtails. Alto Lake is just some of the area water that were stocked this week. And our catch of the week is, drumroll please, Javier Platero caught 3 trout, all longer than 18 inches at Seven Springs Kids Pond. That's it for this week. Join us next week as we tell you the fishing hotspots and what they are biting on. For Crazy Radio, I'm Christy Lepus, reminding you to take your family fishing.
Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies. There's a 30% chance of showers and storms, winds gusting up to 24 miles per hour. New rainfall amounts less than 1/10 of an inch expected. Mostly cloudy tonight with a 40% chance of showers and storms, winds gusting up to 22. New rainfall amounts between 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch expected. Mostly sunny tomorrow with a 50% chance of showers and storms, winds gusting up to 24. New rainfall amounts less than 1/10 of an inch expected. Your high today in the basin, 90. Low tonight of 66. High tomorrow, 84 degrees. In Cloudcroft, sunny skies today with a 30% chance of showers and storms. Winds gusting as high as 23 miles per hour. New rainfall amounts less than 1/10 of an inch expected. Mostly cloudy tonight with a 40% chance of showers and storms. Winds gusting as high as 20. New rainfall amounts less than 1/10 of an inch expected. Mostly sunny tomorrow with a 70% chance of showers and storms. Winds gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. New rainfall amounts between 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch expected. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 68. Low tonight of 48. High tomorrow, 63 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and you can learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. And that concludes this Friday edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. Enjoy your weekend.